Hi, this is Melanie, Pardesi Reviews, and I'm here to do a review of the classic Tamil film Kaakha Kaakha, starring Suriya and Jyothika. If you're new to Pardesi Reviews, I do trailer reactions and film reviews of Indian cinema. This Gautham Menon film, I was really interested to see because it's the film that Suriya and Jyothika starred in right before they got married. And so I was really curious to see them in this early film together. This film came out in 2003, and it was Gautham Menon's third film. So this is the earliest Gautham Menon film that I've seen, I believe. And I saw it on Simply South, by the way. It wasn't completely easy to track down, but Simply South has it with good English subtitles, and I was able to rent it, so just a 2-day rental for this particular film. Because it's in their plus, premium plus or whatever package normally. I don't know what I was expecting. I will tell you that the chemistry between Suriya and Jyothika was off the charts. Off the charts. Absolutely loved every scene of the two of them together. It was amazing. I don't know what I was expecting of the overall storyline. Supposedly, Gautham Menon gave this, presented this film to several other actors who all turned him down. And then it was Jyothika who suggested Suriya after he had done so well in Nanda. I kind of love that Jyothika was the one that got him the job. And their scenes, especially when he says, "She made me cry," and I didn't like that, when she has the accident and he's holding her in his lap in the car, and oh my gosh. And especially when he sort of a proposal scene, he's like, "Well, what do you want from me?" And she just starts listing all the things that she wants to do, which are just ordinary things that you do when you share a life with someone and are married. Oh gosh, loved that scene to pieces. And that song on their wedding night, wow, oh my God, that is one of the sexiest songs I have ever seen. Wow. It was amazing. But aside from that, the title of the film means to protect. The English title in the UK release was The Police. Gautham Menon supposedly had read about these encounter specialists, these members of the police force who deal with gangs and whose families are threatened, and what they go through dealing with investigations of such dangerous criminals. And that's really what this film's at. It's so gritty. I don't know what I was expecting, but this is not the kind of film where there's fist fights and people fly through the air. Every fist fight, every encounter feels gritty and real. The plot makes sense. The danger is real. I don't even know how to describe it. Just other than the plot feels very realistic. All the conflict and the things that happen feel very organic. And I was absolutely shocked. This is a film that's been out for 20 years. So can I give spoilers? But some of the gruesome things that happen, holy crap. This probably came out after 7. When I saw a box, let me just tell you, I knew what was going to be in the box, and I could not believe that the film was going there. Whew. I unfortunately had read a spoiler in looking up the film to see what year and whatever. I looked up the Wikipedia, and then I saw they spoiled the ending for me, so I knew what was going to happen to Jyothika. I didn't know exactly when or how, but I knew that was coming. And so I was kind of filled with that dread through the whole film. And wow, the final confrontation that Suriya has with the big bad guy that had, that just got so incredibly violent. It made me a little squeamish. I have to be honest with you, because again, it's a part of these cops taking the law into their own hands. And while I get it because of what they've set up for us as the conflict and the tragedy in this film. Ooh, with all that's going on in the U.S. with police misconduct and police going too far, like, I have to tell you, it just kind of gave me pause a little bit of like how crazed Suriya got at the end, even if we can sympathize with why he was so crazed. Performances are particularly strong by Jyothika and Suriya. I thought Suriya was especially really good at just this cop who is so devoted to his job that he has really kept himself apart from people, and then he just can't help but be drawn to Maya. And I mean, when his heart melts when she has that accident. I've been watching a lot of K-dramas, and so there's like this trope of the truck of doom. It's always a white truck. And when she looked back at him and was about to step in the street, I'm like, oh no, truck of doom. And it was. I'm like, oh my God. So my heart was in my mouth. I'm like, oh my God. But then that led to such incredible scenes of how he just couldn't help but show how he felt for her. And then was like, no, I'm going to deny that all happened. You made me cry. I'm not going to go there again. And then she just breaks through all of his defenses. Anyway, this film got a little bit more violent than I wanted. But the Romance Quotient gave me everything that I wanted. This chemistry was undeniable, and it's so fun to see them on screen together. So let me know your memories of the film Kaakha Kaakha, and let me know in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter at PardeziYT. Follow me on Instagram at Pardesi Reviews. And if you hit the bell here when you subscribe, you'll never miss another trailer reaction or film review.